Be me. 28M, senior architect at a firm that designs those soulless glass monoliths you see in tech magazines. Life is a grid system. Everything has a place. Everything has a function. My apartment is minimalist chic, which is code for expensive, uncomfortable, and entirely gray. I own 3 forks. I track my macros in a spreadsheet. I optimize my sleep schedule with the ring I wear to bed. Then there's Clara, 27F, a walking natural disaster of creativity and warmth. She restores antique furniture, not the Pinterest paint-it-white kind. The spend 400 hours recarving a Victorian chair leg kind. We met at a coffee shop. I was sketching a floor plan on my iPad. She spilled a latte on my sleeve. She tried to clean it off with a rag that smelled like turpentine and lavender. I should have been annoyed. Instead, I was fascinated. She was vibrant, chaotic, real. We start dating. It's the classic opposites attract trope. She brings color into my gray world. Literally. She leaves velvet swatches on my concrete counters. She puts dying plants in my perfectly engineered sunlight zones. She laughs loud enough to make the neighbors complain. I love it. Or I think I do. For the first year, it's perfect. I fix her spreadsheets. She fixes my mood. I feel like I've acquired a rare, exotic pet that makes me look more interesting. My friends from the firm meet her. She's so earthy, my colleague Marcus says. He means it as a slight. I take it as a compliment. I feel superior. I have the high-powered career and the bohemian girlfriend. I have it all. The trouble starts with the renovation. Not of a building. Of us. I get promoted. Junior partner track. The money is stupid. I decide it's time to upgrade our lifestyle. I tell Clara I want to move to a bigger place. A penthouse in the new arts district. It's not really an arts district. It's a gentrified block where developers tore down warehouses to build lofts that cost $4,000 a month. Clara is hesitant. I like your place, she says. It's cold, but it's yours. And my workshop is 5 minutes away. Her workshop. A garage in a back alley that should have been condemned in the 90s. It has no AC. The wiring is a fire hazard. It's filled with sawdust and half-stripped cabinets. We can get you a better space, I promise. Something clean, with proper ventilation. She looks at me funny. I like the dust, Alex. It has history. I laugh. History doesn't pay the rent. She goes quiet. I ignore it. I'm the project manager of this relationship. I identify problems and I execute solutions. She's just resistant to change, typical creative type. Needs a firm hand to guide her to the better option. I sign the lease on the penthouse without her seeing it. Surprise factor. I bring her there on a Friday night, floor-to-ceiling windows, view of the skyline, smart home everything. It's big, she says. She's not looking at the view. She's looking at the white carpets. Where do I put my workbench, she asks. We'll rent a studio space nearby, I say. I can't bring sawdust in here, I add, chuckling. She doesn't laugh. We move in. The dynamic shifts. Subtle at first. I start getting annoyed at her mess. In the old place, her clutter was charming. Here, against the pristine white marble, it looks like trash. A vintage lamp she's rewiring sits on the dining table. It looks like a rusted piece of junk. Can we keep the project stuff in the storage unit? I ask. It's delicate, she says. The humidity in the storage unit will warp the wood. It's already warped, I mutter. She hears me. She picks up the lamp and walks out. She spends more time at her workshop. Comes home late, smelling of varnish and sweat. I'm usually on a conference call with Tokyo. Go shower, I mouth at her, pointing to the bathroom. She looks tired. Not the good kind of tired, the defeated kind. Fast forward 3 months. The firm lands the contract of the decade. A mixed-use development in the city center. My baby. I am the lead architect. This is my legacy. But there's a snag. The development requires acquiring a block of old industrial garages. I look at the site map. My heart stops for a second. Then it restarts, colder. It's Clara's block. Her workshop is right in the middle of the proposed Zen garden and retail experience. I look at the numbers. The buyout offer is generous, extremely generous. Enough to set her up in a professional restoration studio for 5 years. Or enough for a down payment on a house. This is a win-win. I don't see the conflict. I see an efficiency. I go home, excited. I made risotto. I opened a bottle of Barolo. Clara comes in, dusty as usual. She looks stressed. The landlord was acting weird today, she says. Some guys in suits were measuring the alley. I smile. Sit down, babe. I have amazing news. She sits, wary. I lay it out. The project, the vision, the transformation of that blight into a modern masterpiece. And the kicker. We're going to buy out the leases. Yours included. I slide a piece of paper across the marble table. It's the figure. It's life-changing money for someone who charges $50 an hour to fix chairs. You can finally get out of that dump, I say. You can get a real studio. Maybe hire an assistant. Scale the business. I'm using my pitch voice. The voice that closes billion-dollar deals. She stares at the number. Then she stares at me. You're tearing it down, she whispers. We're redeveloping it. I correct. It's progress, Clara. That building is a hazard. It's a community, she says. Her voice is shaking. Old man Miller has his clock shop next door. He's been there 40 years. Sarah's pottery kiln is in the back. We share tools. We share lunch. Miller will get a payout too, I say, dismissive. He can retire. He doesn't want to retire, she snaps. He wants to fix clocks. I put down my fork. The annoyance is bubbling. Why can't she see the logic? Clara, be realistic. You're working in a shack. I'm offering you a golden parachute. I'm the lead on this. I made sure the offer was high specifically for you. I did this for you. She stands up. She looks small in the massive open-plan living room. You didn't do this for me, she says. You did this for your portfolio. And you just assumed I could be bought. It's not about being bought, I yell. It's about optimization. It's about upgrading. Why are you so attached to garbage? The word hangs in the air. Garbage. She looks at her hands. Stained with walnut stain, scarred from chisels. My father gave me that workbench, she says quietly. The light in that shop, it's the only place I can see the grain properly. It's not garbage to me. It's my life. And you just planned to bulldoze it. She walks into the bedroom. I hear a suitcase zipper. I don't follow her. I pour another glass of wine. She's being dramatic. She'll cool off. She'll look at the check again and realize I'm right. Logic always wins eventually. She leaves that night. Stays with a friend. The pottery Sarah, presumably. I focus on work. The project moves forward. I'm a star at the firm. The partners love my ruthless efficiency. Acquisition is proceeding ahead of schedule, I report. I don't mention that one of the tenants is my girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend? No, she's just throwing a tantrum. 2 weeks pass. I text her. Check is ready to be processed. Need your signature. Also miss you. Let's do dinner. No reply. Then, a legal letter arrives at my desk. Not for me personally, for the firm. An injunction. The tenants have formed a coalition. They are petitioning for historical landmark status for the garage block, citing a specific architectural style of the 1920s industrial boom. It's a long shot, but it stalls the project. My boss comes into my office. He's not smiling. Fix this, Alex. You said the site was clear. It's a minor hiccup. I lie. I drive down to the workshop. I haven't been there in months. It looks the same. Grimy brick, peeling paint. But there's a banner out front. Save our sops. I walk in. It smells like home, or what home used to smell like before I bleached it. Clara is sanding a cello. She doesn't look up when the door opens. We're closed, she says. Clara, I say. She freezes, puts the sanding block down, turns to face me. She looks tired but fierce. You can't be serious with this landmark thing, I say. No hello. No how are you. Straight to business. It's a delay tactic. We will win in court. You're just burning money you don't have. Go away, Alex, she says. Take the deal, I plead. I step closer. Please. If this project fails, it's my head on the block. I could lose my partnership track. She laughs. It's a dry, hollow sound. Oh no, your partnership track. Meanwhile, you're trying to destroy my livelihood. I'm trying to improve it, I shout. I gesture around the dusty room. Look at this place. It's a dungeon. Why do you want to stay here? Why do you want to stay small? She looks me dead in the eye. Because I'm happy here. I was happy. Not everyone wants to be a skyscraper, Alex. Some of us just want to be the foundation. You never understood that. You treated me like a fixer-upper house, something to be gutted and remodeled into something you could show off. I stand there, stunned. That's not true, I stammer. I loved you. You loved the aesthetic of me, she says. You loved having a creative girlfriend to balance out your sterility. But the moment my reality inconvenienced your ambition, you tried to pave over me. Get out of my shop. I leave. The legal battle drags on for 3 months. My firm has deeper pockets. We crush the injunction. The historical claim is denied. The eviction notices go out. The day the bulldozers are scheduled, I call in sick. I can't watch. I sit in my penthouse. The silence is deafening. I have the partnership. I have the bonus. I bought a new Italian sofa. It's beautiful. It's uncomfortable. I check Instagram. Clara has blocked me. But I check the Save Our Shops page. There's a video of the last day. Old man Miller crying as he packs his clocks. Clara carrying out the workbench. The one her dad made. It takes 4 people to lift it. She looks devastated. But she's not alone. The whole community is there helping her, hugging her. I'm sitting alone in a $2 million apartment, drinking expensive scotch that tastes like guilt. 6 months later, the Zen Garden and retail experience opens. It's sleek. It's modern. It has a Starbucks and a Lululemon. The architectural press praises my vision. A seamless blend of commerce and tranquility. I attend the opening gala. Everyone is wearing black. Everyone is drinking champagne. I feel like a ghost in my own design. I excuse myself and walk to the spot where the workshop used to be. It's now a water feature. A concrete slab with water trickling over it, supposed to be meditative. It just feels cold. I see a girl walking a dog. She stops to look at the fountain. Kind of ugly, isn't it? She says to me. Yeah, I say. It used to be cool around here, she says. There was this lady who fixed violins. She'd play them sometimes in the evening. You could hear it from the street. It was magic. Now it's just this. She gestures at the glass tower I designed. Just corporate nothing. She walks away. I stand there for a long time. I realize what I did. I didn't optimize anything. I deleted the soul of the neighborhood, and I deleted the only person who made me feel real. I try to find her. I hire a PI. It's pathetic, I know. But I need to know she's okay. I need to apologize, or maybe I just want to be absolved. The PI finds her in a week. She moved upstate, 3 hours away, small town, bought a derelict barn, turned it into a restoration school and studio. I drive up there on a Sunday. I park across the street. It's autumn. The barn is beautiful, not in a sleek, architectural way. In a warm, lived-in way. Ivy growing on the walls. Smoke coming from the chimney. I see her through the big open doors. She's teaching a class, kids. She's laughing, showing a little boy how to hold a planer. She looks radiant, messy hair. Sawdust on her apron. Happier than I ever saw her in my penthouse. A guy walks up to her, flannel shirt, bearded, holds a mug of coffee. He kisses her on the cheek. She leans into him. It's effortless, comfortable. I reach for the door handle of my Audi. Then I stop. What am I going to do? March in there with my designer suit and my apology. Disrupt her peace again? I'm the bulldozer. That's all I am to her. Destruction in the name of progress. I start the car. I drive back to the city. Back to the grid. Back to the glass box. I sit on my uncomfortable Italian sofa. I open my laptop. New project brief from the partners, redevelopment of the historic wharf district. Objective modernize. Maximize yield. I look at the rendering. Another glass monolith replacing old brick warehouses. I feel sick. I close the laptop. I look around my perfect apartment. Not a speck of dust, not a single scratch. It's pristine. It's perfect. It's a tomb. I realize too late that you can't restore a relationship like she restores furniture. Once you sand away the character, you can't put it back. I'm the architect of my own loneliness. And the worst part is, the building is structurally sound. It will stand for 100 years. Empty, cold, efficient. Just like me. Be me. Alone. Rich, idiot.